Hello, everyone. Welcome into another Breaking Bad episode. Today is Crawl Space, episode 11 of season 4. Thanks so much for joining me today. I'm so excited to continue on with this episode, considering how the last one went. There's a bunch of things that I'm just excited to see how it continues on. The title, Crawl Space. Well, when I think of this title, I think of the crawl space in Walt and Skylar's home, because that is where Skylar has kept a bunch of cash hidden within clothes that are vacuum sealed. And it's that cash that she pulled. I don't know that she pulled all of it out, because I don't know how much is in there. I'm assuming way more than the money that she gave Ted, but she obviously did go in there to grab money to give to Ted. And now Ted knows that the money came from her. So I'm assuming that this episode, we're definitely going to have some follow up on that whole situation. And that's what I think the title is referring to, is that situation. So we'll see if I'm right. We're in a Spanish medical facility, and this looks like a mobile facility. Oh. Well, I was right about that. It is pretty mobile.
In there!
Yeah, okay, cool. Damn, this is really awesome of Gus to have, like, medical staff literally ready to go. I mean, that would make sense with the planning. He knew what he was gonna do. So why is Mike out? Mike didn't drink. Do I remember that Mike got injured? Apparently not. Why does my brain forget specifics? Oh, Walt. All by his lonesome. Except for this guy.
Are they back yet? Have you heard from anyone?
Definitely not. He's not going to tell you anyway, I don't think.
If Pinkman is gone, I'm done. Do you understand? I quit. My brother-in-law, he keeps talking about driving out to the factory farm. I should be the one to take him out there, right? Run it up the chain of command, then.
Oh, is he already here?
Anything suspicious?
Still no. Well,
Cartel news these days?
hearing rumblings about some big play down south. We'll know more when the buzzards leave the bones.
I hope he doesn't jump to a conclusion.
So when are we going to talk about your face? My brother-in-law shows up looking like Macho Camacho, and he thinks we're not going to discuss it?
What's your lie, Walt?
I don't want to talk about it. To you or to anyone else. I'm done explaining myself.
A little mean. All right, I'm glad they've tended to him.
A negative, yes? Your blood type? 25 years old, 70 kilo, 180 centimeters. You, puff, puff, puff?
So he's 25. Good to get confirmation on that. I don't know that we've heard his age at any other point in the show.
Erythromycin. But I have cefazole in here, so no problem.
Jesse's like, what the fuck?
How do you know all that?
Gus, of course.
Jesus. He thought of everything.
Yep.
Oh, negative. That's what he needs.
Sup, Gus?
It's time to go.
What about Mike?
No travel. At least a week.
I'll send for him.
Gracias.
I like seeing Gus more casual instead of always in a suit. It's crazy that he's got this whole like medical place set up in this like the middle of
What
nowhere.
happened to the plane?
6 miles to Texas. I've got a man there who'll drive us the rest of the way.
They're walking 6 miles in his condition? Jesus Christ.
Kinda like the plane.
They're walking pretty slow too. It's
Make
gonna
it?
take a while.
6 miles is pretty far.
That's what I'm thinking. Do you guys have water?
You did well down here. And you also proved the point.
Uh-huh.
I think you can run the lab by yourself now.
Oh God.
Pay him off or fire him. Don't kill him.
You know that won't work.
Then you got a problem.
Did Gus really think that Jesse would just be like, yeah, okay. Like, come on.
I've been thinking, and I decided I can't do it. I know that's probably not what you wanted to hear, but if you wanted to talk some more about it, that's fine. So call me.
Oh, no.
What is this?
I can't take your money. Paying my debt with
illicit gambling winnings, I don't know, feels wrong.
The whole reason we're in this mess is because you had me cooking your books. So when did wrong suddenly become a problem for you?
Now, hold on. That was a one.
No, it wasn't. Oh my God.
This is the big mistake
Yeah,
right
she
here.
can't accept a check like that.
You owe the federal government $617,000.
I mean, that too.
They will come after you, and then they will come after me. We will go to prison.
No one's going to prison.
Are you serious?
I pay the IRS. Then what?
Then you don't owe them.
I lose my business and my home. Just because I pay some stupid fine doesn't make my life any less ruined.
So not paying
So
it.
if I'm understanding you correctly, you're saying you can't take the money I gave you, but you can take a larger amount.
No.
Crawl space, more money.
The money you gave me doesn't really change anything.
Because it's not enough?
No.
Ted, are you blackmailing me?
What? No, blackmailing? I feel like I'm not explaining things right.
I think you're explaining it fine. I noticed that this is for less than what I gave you, by the way.
Oh, that's the Mercedes. At least, and I will pay you back.
I want you to pay them to the Internal Revenue Service.
I can't.
You have to.
No, I don't.
Write it.
Stressful. She's scared.
Saul Goodman, please. Tell him it's important.
All right, what's this gonna be? Oh, here we go. Hello, Hector. Is this where Hector's about to find out that everyone's dead? My
Hello,
guess is
Hector.
maybe. Back in the suit. I love how he acts anytime Gus shows up. You can just tell he's like pissed.
All of them, Hector. Don Hilario, as is your grandson, Joaquin. Do you know who killed Joaquin? Do you remember him? That young man shot Joaquin to death.
This is so awkward for Jesse. Oh my God.
He was the only family you had left. The Salamanca name dies with you. Will you look at me now? Look at me, Hector. Look at me.
He is not going to. All this stuff makes me want to go back to, what was it, season 1? I feel like it was season 1 when we first met him with the whole Tuco thing. I just want to rewatch those scenes. God, that must have been so awkward for Jesse. Remember when him and Walt were like, oh, he's just an old man. There's no big deal. Don't need to worry about him. Of course this man's here, as always. I feel like Walt's over it, though.
This job can be boring as hell until it's not.
Any more news on that thing in Mexico?
Same old, same old. Bunch of animals clawing each other's eyes out over turf. Listen, take a ride to the street here, maybe.
Right?
No, take a little detour. Industrial laundry I want to check out. Yeah, turn right here.
Just keep it cool, Walt.
Big German conglomerate right into everything. It's the same company that owns Fring's chicken joints.
Sounds like a real shot in the dark there.
Shut up, Walt.
Madrigal Electromotive also owns a subsidiary, state-of-the-art air filtration system. Gail Bedecker took delivery of one of these systems. Was visited by none other than Gus Fring. An industrial laundry would be one hell of a place to hide a meth lab.
You gotta roll with it, Walt.
You gotta turn in there, Walt.
Sorry, it looked like a dirt road.
Oh my God, Walt.
Just exactly the same.
Wow, I feel like sorry for your taste buds.
I agree with Walt Jr. Ice cream and frozen yogurt are not the same.
Sorry about all this. I mean, that guy, he just came out of nowhere.
Yeah, actually, he didn't.
Your Hardy Boys routine is over.
Ordered me a gimp mobile.
Wish you would stop calling it that.
Gotta get around on my own.
Just be supportive, Walt. Gotta hide. Is this Ted?
Oh.
Yeah, probably.
Car wash business.
More like Ted business.
Hey, it's me. Can you talk?
Oh, Saul, yeah.
He doesn't own a gun. at least not one that he bought legally. Nor does his home security system have any kind of panic button arrangements, so good to go. That is, if this is still how you want to handle it.
Like I said, I don't want anyone hurt. All I want is for him to write a check.
It's gonna be fine. I've got my A-team on it.
Oh boy. All right, I'm excited to see what the fuck happens. Oh my god. Oh, here we go.
Thanks. What were you just kidding?
It's the same guy. It's Bill Burr.
This is about you and me doing our best to keep Huel happy.
Huel? Who's Huel?
This is Huel. Let's go find your checkbook. Ready? The amount's gonna be for $617,000. Got to mention we know exactly down to the penny how much money's in your checking account, okay? 31 cents. Made pay.
Oh my God, this is a giant misunderstanding. Skylar is a dear friend of mine.
Your misunderstanding, Mr. Beneke. It's check writing time. You got it. Here's a signature.
It's awesome that they showed him tripping over the rug earlier, so then it just made that all that more funny. It still would have been funny if they hadn't done that, but just the fact they did is incredible. This is funny. Because, yeah, Walt's car can't be here. Not to mention it's wrecked anyway, unless he's already gotten it fixed. I don't know, but... What's up, Walt?
Someone cooked here.
Been out of commission 4 days. We're gonna shut down the whole operation.
Who cooked? Who was here?
I'm gonna assume Jesse. Jesse's the only one that knows.
Now, how are you doing to all
I like how Walt
Tell me.
didn't, or I like how Walt could tell, sorry. I like how Walt could tell just from, you know, this is cute. Except Walt's gonna fucking barge in and ruin it, I'm assuming, but I guess we'll see.
Oh, yeah.
Well, at least he knocked.
Relax.
He's so cute with them. Jesse's so great.
I'm busy.
We need to talk.
I got nothing to say to you, man.
Just 1 minute, that's all I ask.
Okay. I know that you have been cooking without me.
So what?
He's going to use you to replace me. He doesn't think you need me anymore.
Well, he doesn't.
He will kill me.
You brought your brother-in-law to our lab. What the hell is wrong with you?
That's not my fault, Jesse. Quit talking.
You gotta help me.
Last time I asked for your help, ended up buried in a barrel.
Oh, God. Oh, no. You should know by now you can't just go wherever you want. By the way, I'm sure I've made this clear throughout this whole show, but I am firmly on Team Jesse right now. Probably always will be, because Walt has done some stupid shit. And Jesse has really matured this season. Oh, are we finally getting a Gus and Walt talk? Finally, finally, finally. How is this gonna go?
You are done. Fired. Do not show your face at the laundry again. Stay away from Pinkman. Do not go near him. Are you listening to me?
Or else you'll do what?
If you could kill me,
I'd already be dead.
you can't kill me. Because Jesse wouldn't cook for you if you did.
Yeah. I feel like Gus is gonna try and work on Jesse to lose his, I don't know.
For now. But he'll come around. In the meantime, there's the matter of your brother-in-law. He is a problem you promised to resolve.
And you didn't.
You have failed.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's left to me to deal with him. You
can't.
If you try to
he will.
interfere, this becomes a much simpler matter. I will kill your wife. I will kill your son. I will kill your infant daughter.
Are they all just leaving him out here?
Oh, hello, Mrs. White. The good news is the IRS has been paid off. The bad news is, Jesus!
Wait, Ted's not dead, is he?
Whoa, 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 slow down! What the?
Saul.
How did you hear?
What? Hear what?
Guys, go, go, go! Scram!
Could disappear me, give me a whole new life.
Yeah.
And make sure that I'm never found.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need him. Gus is gonna murder my whole family.
Christ.
I need this man now.
You can't contact your friends or relatives ever again.
All right, yes, I understand.
You're a high-risk client. You're gonna need the deluxe service. It's gonna cost you.
How much?
125 grand, but you got 4 people to vanish. It's gonna be at least $500,000.
I've got the money. Now, come on, please.
Here.
The money's not in the crawl space.
A new dust filter for a Hoover Max Extract Pressure Pro Model 60. I wrote it right on there. He'll call you back in 5 minutes.
I feel like this isn't gonna happen though.
Put you up in a safe house until everything is set, but you gotta bring the money.
Oh yeah, it can't happen because their money isn't there. It's not in the crawl space.
You need to call the DEA, and you need to tell them that Gus has a hit out on Hank.
Buddy, I gotta go on living here.
They know my voice. They'll know me. Please, you gotta do it for me. I'm begging you. Please.
Walt is scared.
I'll say it's the cartel. They're coming back to finish the job that they botched.
You say whatever you have to say. I need to collect my wife and kids. Just give me an hour, and then you make the phone call. Don't forget, please.
Oh no, he's about to find out that there is not as much money as he thought.
Where's the rest?
What did that phone call mean?
Where is it? Where is the money?
I gave it to Ted. I had to. For us, for the family. Please just hear me out. The cartel, they want to kill Hank. They're sending agents to our house right now to guard us.
Walt's laughing with Marie's panic.
Tell me exactly what happened.
We are really building up to a hell of a season end. Oh my God. We've got 2 more episodes left. I'm so excited to watch them, and I have no idea what's gonna happen. So Saul made the call because of course he did, because Walt spent his time in the crawl space wondering where the fuck the money was, and probably didn't think to call Saul back to be like, don't make the call. So the call's been made. Agents are being sent to Hank's house. Marie's in a panic. Skylar needs to tell Walt exactly why she gave the money to Ted, because I think that Walt will understand once Skylar explains it. Once Skylar explains, because when Skylar was working for Ted, that was when her and Walt were not on good terms at all. And so they didn't have this like open line of communication. Nothing was happening. She was working for Ted to help financially with the family because she didn't know about the drug thing yet, right? All she knew was that, oh my God, we need money for this house. So she started working for Ted for that reason. But then of course, you know, her and Ted had that little fling, blah, 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 and it was a good out for her. She hasn't told Walt about all the things that happened there. So I think once she explains the cooking the books, the IRS coming after Ted, if he didn't pay them, it would end up, you know, they could easily get it. Like, I think Walt will get it. I think Walt will understand. But this still poses an issue. Like, obviously they don't have the money to pay this guy to completely wipe the family off the face of the earth. So my guess is that that doesn't happen. We don't get any kind of secret identities. But how this is going to play out, like, I don't know. I feel like Walt is gonna try to kill Gus. It's the only logical explanation that I can think of, is that he's gonna try and kill Gus still, but he's gonna do it himself this time because he obviously cannot ask Jesse to. Not to mention, I think Walt can figure out now that Jesse enjoys working for Gus. Like, yeah, Walt's not dumb. Gus has been building Jesse's loyalty, but I don't know though. I think that Gus is the kind of person that values Jesse though. Like, I think he really does. I think that, because if we think about it, Jesse doesn't have any loyalty to his family, right? His family, he's never really been close with them. with Walt, it's a risk because he has a brother in the DEA and he's very close to this family, and he's always, it's kind of always been like that. So, you know, Gus having someone like Jesse work for him is much less risk than Walt, and I think Gus knew that way back when. Despite him saying like Jesse's a liability, you know, back when Jesse kind of was a liability, but I think Walt's always been the bigger liability, and I think it's clear now. So I almost think I'm trying to play out like a scene in my head to figure out like what might happen, but I feel like when Walt tries to kill Gus, I almost think that Jesse may come in the middle, and I don't like Walt will never have the heart to kill Jesse. I don't think. I'd be very surprised. I don't know. I just feel like we're gonna end up in a huge like confrontation of some kind, and I don't know what to expect really. But yeah, I'm excited for it though. This episode was awesome, especially with how it ended. And I'm kind of worried for Hank. I mean, I've mentioned this before that I think if anyone could die, it would be Hank. Now that there's officially been communicated like a hit out for Hank, I think that yeah. Anyway. So, big news from this episode though, Gus firing Walt. I hope that Walt still gets paid for what he did though. Like hopefully he still has some kind of paycheck coming to him, but it depends. I'm curious if the money under the house is all they have left. I don't think so, but it's hard to know for sure exactly what the finances are. I'm kind of hoping that in the next episode, we actually get a scene with Skyler and Walt, like talking about the finances so that we as the audience kind of get more of an idea of exactly where they're at financially when it comes to everything. So yeah, I don't know, but we'll see. Anyway, I don't know that I have much else to say. This was awesome. I'm so excited for the next 2 episodes. So thank you so much for watching with me. I appreciate it so much. And we will see you next week for the final 2 episodes. So take care. Have a good one. Bye for now.